If you receive Social Security, this is huge news that you do not want to miss. A new law is now in place, and it means some people are getting massive retroactive lump sum payments from Social Security. We are talking about thousands of dollars in a one-time payment going out to millions of beneficiaries. But the big question everyone is asking: who qualifies for this money? Are SSDI and SSI recipients included in this? If so, how much can you expect to receive? I am breaking down everything you need to know, so make sure you stick with me to the end. Because this is not just about one payment. This could signal bigger changes coming to Social Security. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments: have you heard about this lump sum payment before? Or is this the first time you are hearing about it? I would love to know how much information has actually reached people. Alright, now let's get into the details. So, here is what is happening. A few weeks ago, right at the start of the year, a new law was signed that forces Social Security to send out retroactive lump sum payments to millions of beneficiaries. This is not a new benefit. This is money that Social Security owes to people because of changes in the law. And guess what? Some people will be getting over $8,000 in a single payment. Now, I know what you are thinking. This sounds too good to be true, right? But let me assure you, this is real and already in motion. The law that made this happen is called the Social Security Fairness Act. And if you have been following Social Security news, you may have heard about this before. This law repealed two major provisions that have been cutting benefits for millions of people for over 40 years. These provisions are called the Windfall Elimination Provision and the Government Pension Offset. Now, I know that sounds like a bunch of legal jargon, so let me simplify it. For decades, these provisions reduced benefits for certain Social Security recipients, especially people who also had a government pension or another form of retirement income. By repealing them, Social Security is now required to pay back the money that was previously withheld. And that is why these retroactive lump sum payments are going out. But here is the most important question. Does this include SSDI and SSI recipients? I want to be 100% honest with you. I am not here to hype up false hope or tell you something that is not true. I am here to give you the facts, straight and clear. So before I answer that, if you appreciate this kind of real and honest breakdown, do me a quick favor. Make sure you subscribe to Benefit Genius so you never miss an important update on Social Security and benefits. I post daily updates to keep you informed, and it is completely free to subscribe. Now, back to the question. Will SSDI and SSI beneficiaries receive this lump sum? The short answer? No, and I know that is frustrating to hear. But let me explain why. This law only applies to retirement, survivor, and spousal benefits. It does not include SSDI or SSI because those benefits were never affected by the two provisions that were repealed. Now, does that mean there is no chance for SSDI and SSI beneficiaries to receive any kind of additional payment in the future? Not necessarily. While this specific law does not include SSDI and SSI, Social Security reform is ongoing. And I would not be surprised if we see new proposals later this year that could bring direct relief to SSDI and SSI recipients. In fact, last year, Social Security made several changes that helped SSDI and SSI beneficiaries. For example, they made it easier to qualify for SSDI and reduced some of the waiting periods for processing applications. That was a big deal, and those changes are already in place. So while this particular lump sum payment does not apply, that does not mean nothing is coming. There is actually a lot of talk about further changes to Social Security in 2025. Now, I know many of you are probably frustrated that SSDI and SSI are not included in this. And trust me, I completely understand. Because out of 72.5 million Social Security beneficiaries, only 2.8 million people actually qualify for this lump sum payment. That is an extremely small percentage. So if you are feeling left out, you are not alone. A majority of Social Security recipients are not getting this payment. Now, let's talk about how much money is actually going out. The estimates say that people who qualify will receive anywhere from $4,300 to $8,000 in a one-time catch-up payment. This is money that was owed to them because of the changes in the law. And it will be paid out in one large payment, not monthly installments. But when will this money actually hit bank accounts? Social Security has already begun processing payments, and the first round is expected to be sent out within the next few weeks. If you qualify, you should be checking your mail and bank account closely, because this money is already being distributed. If you are not sure whether you qualify, here's what you can do. First, check your Social Security statement online at ssa.gov. Second, if you receive retirement, survivor, or spousal benefits, call Social Security directly to see if you are included. And third, stay updated, because as always, Social Security can be slow to notify people of changes. Now, I want to know what you think. Do you think more Social Security recipients should be included in this lump sum payment? Should SSDI and SSI beneficiaries also receive a similar relief payment? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And before you go, if you found this information helpful, make sure you subscribe to Benefit Genius so you do not miss any updates. There are some major Social Security discussions happening right now, and I will keep you informed on everything. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.